What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Confidence 2. Thanks for joining me again today. Got a different one for you. It is Columbus Day here in the States, so I'm off work. Federal employee in air quotes. So I got this day off, which is nice. But I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride as we as in me. This intro is terrible. I got to go up and work with the rescue cats. So I thought I'd bring you guys along so you can see what my wife and I do 3 days a week. It's going to go down to like 1 day a week though, because Morgan and I are in the process of moving house, which is the worst adult task in the history of adult tasks. But we made some good progress this weekend. And we just have a lot of big shit to move. So we're hoping to be in the new place by Saturday, which will be very nice. Moving out of a shitty ass mobile home that we've lived in for the last like 5 years into a house finally with a backyard for the dogs. So it'll be a much bigger improvement. So I'll keep you posted on that. I don't know if I'm going to do any vlogs of the moving because moving is just horrendous. But either way, thanks for joining me today. Let's go hang out with some kittens that need adopted. Should be fun. Let's do this. Sorry about the sun, but we're heading. So where we do our volunteering is actually at a PetSmart location. The rescue that we volunteer and work with is actually out of a city that's like, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half away from where we live. But this is kind of like our primary responsibility, primary task with the rescue. But we also foster cats as well from the rescue if, they're not doing well up at the store or whatever it may be. So it's a little bit different. It's not like I'm going into an actual rescue facility. We do have a few options that we could volunteer at that actually are like brick and mortars in our local city, but it's just been easier for us to work with these guys. Plus they've been really good to us. We've adopted all of our cats through them, and yeah, so that's kind of how we do things. So it's going to be a little different. We're going into PetSmart, the store, and I believe we have a full house. I think there's a ton of kittens there, so it's going to take me probably an hour or so. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to compose this video yet because I'm in a store, so it's going to be hard to like talk. So I don't know if I'm just going to do like a time lapse and we'll talk over it or what, but we'll figure it out. Either way, I don't know. It's not something I like enjoy doing because it's like cleaning shit and that sort of thing. But I love kittens, and we're doing our part to help find these animals homes, which I think is very valiant, so to speak. So, anyways. Long story short, my wife and I got really invested in volunteering when our first cat that we adopted, whose name was Tom, got FIP, which is basically like, it used to be a life sentence. When we got Tom, it was a life sentence. There was no treatment. But we were able to get a hold of some people in a Facebook group, actually, that was able to provide us with medication or get us connected to a company in China that was able to sell medication to try to cure FIP. And we went through a bunch of back channels with that, and it was a pain in the ass, but we did everything we could for him. We had to give him I think it was it's been a while, but we had to give him shots for, I believe, 180 days every day, twice a day. We had to give him this shot twice a day for like 180 days to try to cure this virus from his system to give him a chance to live. And the reason we had to go through a Chinese distributor is because this medication was not FDA approved in the United States at the time. So that's how we had to approach it. So we did all that, got all the syringes and needles and things like that, and did what we could, went through the 180 plus day course of treatment. He got better during that time. After that, during the time he was better, and then after he was good for about 2 weeks, and then overnight it kind of reemerged, and it reemerged in a much worse way, where it took over his brain, and he woke up blind one morning. So that left Morgan and I in a bit of a. We had to make a decision at that point. Do we go through another 180-day course of continuously giving this poor cat shots, and then obviously, if we do kill the infection on the second round of treatment, he's going to be blind for the rest of his life. So it was a hard decision, but Morgan and I decided that it was best to just put him down. There's a lot of factors that went into it, but that's the decision that we came up with, and it was the worst, hardest decision of my life. I mean, Tom didn't even make it to a year. He was only 8 months or so, and we had to euthanize him, which was just incredibly traumatic. But it was the right choice. But you know, it's one of those things where we think about him still every day. You know, it was a terrible thing. But ever since that, my wife and I have kind of devoted ourselves to rescue animals. And to things like that, and that's kind of how we got started with this. But either way, we pulled in here, so I'm going to go in and get set up, and we'll get to working with some of these other little kittens in here. Should be fun. Well, they're not even kittens. A couple of them are older, but we'll see. I don't think I've met a few of them, but it should be fun. Either way, let's go. Can I get the key for here, Sammy? Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Jill. Hi. Yeah, sweet baby. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. That's pretty hard. Yeah.
What, Bill?
I know, what the hell? Yeah, Jill, you see yourself in Jill. Yeah. You see yourself in Jill. Jesus, boy, you gotta watch this shit. What's the deal? What's the deal? Huh? What's the problem? What's going on? What's going on, dear? What's going on? Well, I know. What? Hi, Pico. Hi. Well, you doing better? Are you adjusting? Why you up your by yourself? Oh no, Pico. Pico's shy. She's not adjusted well, but she's doing better. She used to hide in the litter box. Are you okay? Hi, baby. Why are you in here all by yourself, Pico? Huh? Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry, this is terrible in here, isn't it? I know. I'm sorry. She's so pretty. Alright, so the main shitness is done. So we're good there. Now we just have to move over to the playroom and meet a couple new ones and revisit a few old ones. We got Nemo in there that I haven't met, and Fig, and Peanut, and Dory. So a lot of new ones. Just want to take a second in this video though also to really thank my wife. It's our anniversary today, our 8-year marriage wedding anniversary. But there's been plenty of times where she comes up on Saturdays and spends like 4 hours up here deep cleaning everything. She is much more detail oriented than I do. So she does a phenomenal job. And I just want to take a second to thank her for that. I'm just kind of here to spot clean, make sure everyone's needs are met, and things like that. But she's really the one that does a great job up here. But either way, enough of the shit. Let's go meet some kittens. I know there is some kittens in here, so it should be kind of cute. Let's go hang out. Okay, here we go. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious, look at them. Oh my, you must be Fig or Peanut. I don't know who, but it's nice to see you. Where's the doorstop? I think that's probably Peanut. I like the orange accents. Interesting. Interesting. All right, not much to do in here. We just have to refill food, sweep it out, litter box.
Hi. Who are you? You are so fancy. Oh my goodness, what a cute kitty. Wow. Hi. Oh, this is Monster, I think. Got boogies in your eye.
Door stoppers in. This right here. Oh, is this Munster? What's going on with your nose, bud?
What's going on with your nose? Maybe nothing. Oh my goodness, you just a lover.
You must be Fig. Okay, so this is Fig. Fig's a lover. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Oh, how are you? You all plugged up. You are all plugged up. What the hell? So you're Peanut. I'm gonna have to do some work on you, bud. Look at me. Okay, eyes look okay, but your nose is definitely plugged. We'll take care of that.
Hello, dear. Hi, who are you?
This must be Nemo, I think. Hi, what's going on with your nose? I'm gonna have to look at that before I leave. All right, let's get in here and get some stuff done.
What are you doing?
Peanut, I'm gonna have to clean you out, bud. Hi, this is Mulligan. He's found at a golf course and came up to the golfers and they brought him in. I think he's wearing a new collar and he's just up in your face, huh? Peanut, we're gonna have to do some work on you. Okay. Gotta make a mess.
Oh my gosh, hello.
All right. You go for a ride, Peanut? Yeah. You giving me some brakes? Hey, give me a weed. Knot my hair up back there. All right, we gotta get some more litter, so let's go over here. Nemo, what the hell? Okay. That'll be damn rough. Quiet. Quiet kids. Okay. That off there. Oh boy, that's not good. Get out of there. so now I'm just going to sweep both rooms and we'll be pretty much good. Peanut, I need to get wipes for you. I'm probably going to have to go home and get some meds. Stressed out, so he's kind of leaking from the nose. So I'm sure that, I think they know about it, but I need to administer something. All right, so just walked out. The only thing you really missed at the end there was me corralling the kittens into the playroom after I swept everything up with some treats. And that was it. And to be honest, you probably wouldn't have got a video of it anyway, because I can't record videos for shit, apparently. I need to get like a chest-mounted thingy-mabobber and do this vlog over again in the future sometime. But anyways, the vlog's not done yet. We need to run home. I need to get some medication, come back up here for Peanut, because he's struggling in there. He's got some mucus built up on his nostril that I want to take care of. So I'm going to get some wipes, and then I think I have some eye drops. They're kind of like it's kind of like lotion. It's like a really thick thing. It's disgusting, but it really clears up eyes. So I'm gonna go get that stuff, some eye wash, and kind of put that in his eye as well. And we'll be right back up here. So let's head home, grab that, and then we'll swing back up and finish. And then I'm gonna grab some dinner because I'm hungry as hell. So homeward we go. All right, back at his house, motherfuckers. Got the medicine cabinet for animals here, so we're gonna dive into this sucker. And I need some Neopoly ointment, which we should have in here, I would imagine. Not tobramycin, but this is one benefit of living close. I can come home and grab this stuff. Make sure they're taken care of. I thought this was kind of like a thicky shit, but apparently, here it is. I'm not a vet. Don't take my advice, by the way. I just do this all the time. Here we go. This is neomycin. If it'll focus, probably not. Let's try this. Any day now, camera. Doesn't matter. This is neomycin eye drops. So I'm going to take this up. And gonna go ahead and give him some of that because he definitely needs it. And I'm gonna look to see if I have any wipes, sensitive cat wipes, so I can kind of get his eyes clean, or his nose cleaned up at least. If not, I'll just use water and a paper towel. But sometimes we have that on hand.
Right, Colin?
I don't think we have any, so I'll have to make do, which is fine. What's this? This is eye wash here. All right, I'll take that up and put that on a paper towel, and we'll get them cleaned up. All right, good. Got some stuff. This is antifungal, so this would be terrible. If it gets in their eyes, it burns them. That's the only wipes I've got right now. At least at this house. We might have sensitive wipes already moved at the new house, but got to make do with what I can here. So I'm going to take some eye wash and neomycin drops. Right, Curlin? Do you want some eye drops, babe? He's like, what the hell? All right, heading back up there quick. Get that done. Take care of old Peanut. Make sure he's good to go for the night. And then we'll head home and probably spend the night boxing shit up, or maybe not. Probably just playing games because I'm not really that inspired today. Awkward. Back in the car we go. Heading back in to Peanut. It's gonna be a little challenging, actually, I think, to get this done because Peanut doesn't even know me. First and foremost, that's gonna make it hard. Second of all, eye drops are really easy with two people because one person can hold the cat and kind of make it comfortable while the other just does the eye drops quick. And of course, I don't have another person. So it's going to be challenging, but something needs to get done. So
let's get in there and take care of it. Little Peanut was on the news around here actually, which is kind of funny. He's a kind of a local celebrity. But anyways, let's go in and get this done. Gotta get the key again, number 2. They're like, what the hell, man? I'll grab the key again from you quick. Thank you. Zig's having fun in there. They have no interest in me over here.
Oh, sweet you.
I love Gil. Gil's the best. Gil's been here so long too, it's sad. Okay, grab this actually. I need that. Made a couple phone calls and found out that Munster's kind of a water boy, so he was spilling his water, so we picked up this ceramic bowl. It's a little heavier. Hopefully he'll keep this upright and not make a mess, so gotta swap that out quick. Okay. Perfect. I'm spilling it all over myself. Literally all over myself. That's nice. Gotta clean that up now because I don't have a steady hand apparently. All right, now I'm gonna grab Peanut, see how this goes. Hey, Gil. What's going on with you, Peanut? I need eye drops, bud. This is gonna suck for both of us. See what happens though, okay? This is actually not thick. This is just a regular eye drop. The only thing I have going for me is he might not know what's coming on here, so it should be easy. He's a sweet, sweet kitten. Gosh. I'm gonna get these in your eyes, buddy, okay? Hi. Hi. I know. Look at all this tension in here. Yeah. Sweetie. You remind me of Tom. You look just like Tommy. Yeah. I know. Your eyes don't look that bad actually right now. Somebody clean you? Still gonna get you taken care of. All right, I know. Come here, let's see. I know. Oh yeah, you can bite my finger if you want. Good boy. One more. One more. Good boy. Good boy. All right, now we just gotta get you cleaned up a little bit. When you're using a rough paper towel like this, I'm just gonna do the corner because I don't want to scratch anything. So I'm just gonna do the corner, wet down the corner there. We'll just get them cleaned up. Let's get you cleaned up. I know this stinks, but I'm gonna give you lots of loving after, okay? Good boy. Good boy. All right, good boy. Okay, come here. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. That was such a good boy. You gotta be easier for some other people though. Those eye drops, they stink. Yeah, they're hard to put in. But you did good. Really wave. You're fucking gnawing on me, dude. I deserve it. But brother, you're gnawing the hell out of me. It's just love bites, right? Yeah. All right, good boy.
All right, let's put you back. Good boy. There you go.
Fucking got me there. I'm bleeding a little bit.
It's all right. At least he's taken care of. Wash up, because I'm gonna go grab some food. I'm just gonna write on here that we got neomycin up here so that way the other volunteers can administer. Probably won't, but that's just how volunteering goes. Peanut. All right, I'll talk to you more about Peanut in the car. Because some people probably have some questions on how we're handling it. So I'm going to explain that stuff in the car, and we'll go over that in just a second. So stick with me. Be right back, guys. All right, that's it. Glad we got that done. Motherfucker got my thumb good. It's for the greater good, though. At least he's taken care of now. Let me get in the car quick. Too camera shy. I don't want to talk out in public like an absolute dork yet. I'm not that confident. Okay, so a lot of you may be wondering why, if the cat is semi-ill, why he's still at the rescue and not at the vet, which is a great question, and honestly a very smart question as well, if you had that thought. Thing is, when we brought Peanut in, he was completely healthy, and he's got something going on that just seems to be very light. Honestly, when I went back in there and picked him up, he looked a lot better than when I first got there. So I don't know if he maybe was sleeping earlier and kind of just had snot in his nose or what, but he actually looked decent. I didn't really see anything other than a little bit of goop in his eye, which is relatively normal, to be honest. So still gave him the drops and left the drops up there for the other volunteers to take care of. And then I just made sure I got a sterile solution to wipe him up a little bit. And I left that up there as well for other volunteers to use if they want to do their rescue responsibilities properly. But that's it. Right now, he's not basically in a position where we think he's contagious, or we don't see any real signs of upper respiratory infection or anything like that is a cause for concern. Of course, if he continues to get progressively worse, his eye starts to swell up more, he starts to have more mucus draining, then that'll be obviously cause for concern. And of course, being responsible, we will get him at the vet taken care of without any issue. We just don't necessarily think that he's at that point yet, and I would agree with that upon the second visit. First visit, I was a little scary. Every time you see mucus and things like that coming out of eyes or noses with cats, I always get worried about rhinovirus. One of our rescue cats, Peter, has rhinovirus, so he constantly has a runny nose, constantly sneezes, kind of has mucus all over the place. It's basically like AIDS for cats. It's not a sexually transmitted disease, but it's like a degenerative, debilitating thing. They can still live normal, happy, healthy lives with medication and stuff, which we have. Actually, both Peter and our dog Zeke. Zeke is allergic to grass, which is just the most unfortunate allergy for a dog. But he has to take allergy medication, and then Peter takes the same medication. But Peter and Zeke take the same medication, and the phone cut out. I keep running out of phone storage. It's a fucking nightmare. I should have got the Pro Max and not the iPhone 6 or 16 Pro, whatever I got. Should have got the Pro Max. Well, mistakes were made, but I wasn't making content at the time, so it is what it is. Either way, so that's that. I also picked up a couple pieces of paperwork for our cats that we have. We rescued these. These are the last two cats we rescued, Dennis and Gabby. Gabby's a Siamese, beautiful cat, and Dennis is a long-haired, well, brown tabby, I guess. Both really cute, and they were very bonded, so we couldn't get rid of them, which has become a problem. That's how we have 12, 16, 18 cats, however many we have. Too many. Either way, we also have 5 foster kittens if anyone wants kittens. Hit me up in messages or something. Either way, that's it. I'm going to go get some food and get out of here. I don't have enough phone storage to keep making video shit for this episode, or for this vlog, or whatever it is. So I'm going to hit Chick-fil-A. I'm going to eat in the car, and then I'm going to head home and get back to the rest of my night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. We will see you on the next vlog or video or whatever I decide to make. Love you all. Take care.